So before I found out about the Bateka method, I was playing basketball and I had foot surgery. And then following the foot surgery, I started getting shortness of breath out of nowhere, chest pains, heart palpitations, dizziness, blacking out, headaches, chronic fatigue, numbness and tingling in the legs, joint pains. Uh, all these symptoms just came out of absolutely nowhere, and I eventually just got really down on my life because the symptom, after visiting doctors, about 15 different doctors, and being diagnosed with nothing and them providing absolutely no help. I had all those symptoms for about a year. And then in April of 2015, I just found out about the Bateka method. And then obviously there's a lot of variations of it that people teach. And then I started doing reduced volume breathing with a local practitioner in Australia. And that one of the first symptoms that kind of went away just doing the reduced volume breathing was the shortness of breath. And then some other occasional headaches and fatigue would go away, but nothing too drastic. It made my quality of life a little bit better because prior to the Bateka method, I was pretty much inside all day. I had no motivation to leave the house because my condition was so bad. I mean, after being an athlete for 20 years and then not even being able to leave the house and having all these symptoms come out of absolutely nowhere was just too much. So after 3 months of reduced volume breathing that I did with the local practitioner, I did a beginner's course in July of last year, and immediately my quality of life picked up. My shortness of breath went away completely. I was not getting any chest pains anymore. No weird irregular heartbeats, no heart palpitations, nowhere near as much headaches and fatigue and sore throats and flu-like symptoms. And now 9 months on, I've been able to do physical exercise, which I never thought I'd ever be able to do again, considering my condition 2 years ago. I never thought I'd be able to run or lift weights ever again. But thanks to Bateka, I've been able to pretty much get back to all the things that I used to do, but I'm still fighting through the last few symptoms on my way to recovery. My basketball team here, they made me go to a pulmonary specialist. I obviously got nowhere with them. Then I went to see a cardiologist. The cardiologist thought that I was just a little bit stressed out or I was a little bit out of shape, and I was just wondering, how do you go from playing college basketball one month to not being able to walk for 5 minutes the next month? There's got to be more to it. But he was obviously so stubborn in his own mind and thinking that he knows everything and that he thinks that I'm just a little bit out of shape and there's nothing wrong with me. But that's just what you get from doctors these days. A lot of them don't have any clue of the root cause. They just want their money. Absolutely. I had absolutely no benefit of going to any of the doctors. All I got was they would just tell me, oh, you're just stressed out. It's all in your head. Or you're just out of shape. You're just a little bit sick. It was a continual experience of that every time I went to a doctor. When I was getting symptoms coming on, I would just be panicking and I would rush to the emergency room. I went to the emergency room about 3 times, but now I can just control my symptoms with my breathing, and it's just so good to have control over it. Yeah, and it just gives me so much peace of mind that I can control it. I can control my symptoms and my health, and I don't have to worry about, I have to rely off some other doctor for my personal well-being. I can control it.